Oh, are we on the streaming? Are we streaming on YouTube? We're streaming on Instagram right now. We're streaming on... I have 2 phones. I'm a real gangster. I got 2 phones. And I left one of the phones at home, which is... not gangster to have 2 phones and then leave one at home and then complain about not having one of the 2 phones is one of the... I'm sorry, Sam Buck. I didn't mean to offend you. I just thought it was a funny thing to say. I'm going to leave this. We're losing people.
I was going to bring a different one.
We're losing people.
In the middle of these,
so thank God. There's weed on this table. Hey, if you want to see more of me and Breno, go to YouTube right now.
There's another Sam Buck.
Yeah, there's another. I am sorry, Sam, but there's a couple Sam Bucks. Let's see if I'm live on YouTube right now. I don't know where the chat went. There used to be a chat that you could like see when people were messaging, but I don't know if I'm live. Oh yeah, I am live. Talking to your mic.
I'm talking.
Wow, we sound good. We're live on YouTube. I don't know when. How do I see the comments? I need to see what you guys are saying. Breno, you look drippy as hell, even though it's...
Biggie Smalls tee on.
Oh, you got even though you're blown out right now, big pause.
Oh, wait. If I go closer.
If you move closer, then you can see it.
The drip.
Yeah, you see the drip when you're closer.
Oh, yeah.
This is fire. I just don't know how to see what you guys are saying, which is probably good because you're probably saying mean shit to me.
Can you load it on that?
Yeah, I can. I can load it on here. Oh, look at that. Someone said, yo, so great to see you guys back at it again. Hope things are well. I appreciate you. So this is like a new thing we're doing, going live on YouTube. If you want us to play your music... then send me $10. Send me $10 on Venmo or Cash App at SC Buck, and I will play your song. And at this point, I'm still trying to figure out how to get these messages. I want to see what you guys are saying about me. Breno, how did you design that outfit? How long did that take? He made this outfit by hand.
So the pants took me a day, and then the jacket took me about... I haven't finished the jacket yet, so it's...
you're wearing unfinished art right now?
We're at 2 days right now, yeah.
2 days?
Unfinished art. I mean, it's got pockets already. I already zipped. I just have to put the collar, and that's it.
I'm so mad I can't find where the... I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, but I'm...
Yeah, just put it on there.
I'll just put it on here, but we can't play the music while people are... We still only have the one chat. All right, guys. This is why I should get high while I'm on camera, so I don't just...
I have my phone, too. Do you need my phone?
Oh, yeah. Do you mind having the chat on yours? Oh, I'm good talking. I'm good talking to the 4 people that are watching this live right now. We're outside. If you send me $25 on Venmo, I will do a backflip on that trampoline. And you might see me really hurt myself. Like, I might really hurt myself, but... it'll be worth that $25. I know that much. This shirt's fire as hell. I gotta say, Breno said this is a Kanye shirt. He said this is a Kanye shirt. And is there something wrong with wearing Kanye clothes in this day and age? I'd say comment on the... messages, but we can't see messages. I also don't think anyone's watching right now, but if someone is watching, comment if you can't wear Kanye clothes, because look, honestly, this outfit is fire. Breno made me drippy as hell. Look at this shit. I need more people to be live with us, so I'm gonna go live on Instagram while we're fucking waiting. We're going live. Fuck it, we're doing it live. I'm live again. I'm alive again. Everyone was Everyone was all cool when I was live on IG. All these motherfuckers. Oh, he's on the phone. I was like, is he talking to me? I was like, all these motherfuckers joined my live on IG, and no one was going to the live on YouTube. So I had to join the live back on IG because none of you motherfuckers were going on the live on YouTube. We are in New Hampshire. We're finally kind of starting. That was a long preamble. But once the amazing Breno from Unitary gets on screen, then we will start this shit. Look at this. Someone said, peace, Buck. How can we get the standouts on your show? If you want us to listen to your music live on YouTube, Cash App me or Venmo me $10 to SC Buck, and I will play it live, and we will do a live reaction for it. We did it yesterday. We had people do it. It was great. Shout out NFO Films. It was great. Someone said, dude, Kanye gets so much unnecessary hate. It is totally cool to wear Kanye. Cool, because I'm wearing Kanye, and I love it. Literally. Also, I'm coming back to Philly soon. Someone said,
make it out to Philly.
Someone said, wow, I'm really impressed, and I don't know why. It could be the hatred I have for myself, but I read that as smarmy. But they're probably a great person, and I apologize.
Sounds crazy. It sounds like not a good person. Something a good person
No,
would say.
they are impressed.
Okay.
I hope they're impressed by this dope ass outfit.
Fair enough.
We're live on Instagram with 10 people. Go to our YouTube if you want to watch it. Do you want to give an introduction to who you are, Breno, and why? How we know each other and shit?
Yeah,
While I go get my weed.
Yeah, for sure. I'm a stylist. I've been working with clothing for about 15, 16 years now. And Sam and I met through Knox. Yeah, through Knox at the Kava bar. We had kava together. The first time I had kava that I went absolutely berserk with, it was like, I think we had like 7 or 8 shells because of Knox is an absurd person, and he just makes you do crazy shit when you're with him.
Comment if you've ever done kava, because kava is heroin for sober people. That's what.
It's like chill until it's not. You know, it's like very
kava
chill.
Is something that, look, I hope people don't get mad that I turn this on its side, but I need both of us on this camera right now.
It's chill for like the first 2 shells, and then it's really not chill.
Nothing should be served by the shell that you're drinking. I mean, like oysters, I guess, but like you're drinking this shit and it makes you disassociate.
The oysters don't have there's no choice, you know, like they come like that. You know,
yeah, but oysters. Well, they say oysters are an aphrodisiac.
Yeah, I believe
they
that.
say, but I've never gotten a boner after eating an oyster.
I get boners before the oyster. And then...
You like that goopy pussy.
That wet.
that wet. You like that. wet. But kava just makes you fucking disassociate. I like how now neither of us are on IG Live.
It makes you associate, like I said, the first 2 bowls are like amazing. And then we had like 7 or 8. And then we're no longer associating with anything. It's like now we're just like looking around. The colors have split.
I like that people are like, I'm sober and I drink kava. When I've gotten way more fucked up off kava than a lot of things. Kava made me not even know where I was. But shout out
Kava Bar.
Shout out the Kava Bar, because it is a great thing.
It is.
It just might not be.
It gets
for
people off
me
alcohol,
right
which
now.
is nice.
It does. You don't drink alcohol.
I
anymore.
haven't. It's gonna be 3 years this year.
But he gets fucked up on kava.
I get crazy on kava.
His daughters are like, please, Dad, no more kava. And you're like, shut the fuck up. I'm going to get my shell. I'm going to get my fucking shell.
I got to get my fix.
Shout out Cameron Bahani. He said kava gets you clapped. It do get you clapped.
For
it
real.
really do. I like that we got 6 people on IG on live and 4 people on YouTube.
That's 10. That's 10.
That's good math.
That's
10 people.
That's logistic 10
on
right there.
live right now.
At least.
I think live isn't a smart thing for humanity. You shouldn't just be able to broadcast yourself at any time.
Yeah. I feel like the last guy that went live that was like very famous like killed himself, right? Like that was like that was the last.
I think there's everyone who, I'm not saying everyone who's killed themselves has gone live, but everyone that's gone live has probably killed themselves.
Or will.
Yeah. I don't think you're fucking going back to live as a ghost. Like, that would be, hey, if you've killed yourself. If you've killed yourself and come back as a ghost and have a YouTube channel,
make yourself present.
Yeah, please comment below.
Please send $10 to Sam Bug if you want to play your music.
If you are a dead presence and you want to show yourself on a podcast,
this sounds like a class action suit.
Venmo me or Cash App me $10 at SC Buck. No, for real though, people did this yesterday. If you want us to play your music on live, DM me or Venmo me or Cash at me at SC Buck, and we will do a live reaction to your music.
I'm always looking for new stuff. Like,
yeah.
I hate when people are like, oh, everything's been done already. Like, I hear new shit every day. That's like amazing. Mm-hmm. We're living in an amazing time where like music is so accessible. You get shitty music, but you get a lot of good music too.
I feel like I like more music than I dislike.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah. Hey, DM below what artists are your favorite right now.
Yeah.
I want to see what people are listening to.
Oh, Shannon Blake, easily. Is that her name? Shannon Blake, the girl that does like crazy, like, she's like super high on mushrooms all the time, and she's like, took a little bit of acid, little bit of shrooms.
Oh, the white
Favorite
girl
artist
with
right
cornrows.
now.
That's DJ. Shout out DJ Lucas. DJ Lucas loves that
Does
shit.
he really?
And I don't, bro. I said this on the live yesterday. I can't believe it's coming back to the live today. My mom told me that her type in college was white guys with cornrows. Or white guys with dreadlocks.
That was
her type.
That was a thing?
Yeah. That was, if you want to. Oh, Lexi Gates is fire.
I've never heard of Lexi Gates. You have way more knowledge of music than I do.
Yeah, but you say fashion brands that I have no idea about.
That's fair.
Like, no idea. What's your, like, introduction to fashion and everything?
Introduction to fashion is probably my uncle. My uncle, when I was a kid, owned a boutique store in my small town in Brazil, and it was like kind of like a shithole town. It didn't have a lot going on, and he was selling like just some crazy shit. And I was 5 or 4 when he had this store, and I think it was his second store. And my mom used to take me there a lot, and everybody would tell me like how much I remind them of him. And shout out my uncle. Like he has a store right now in the UK. It's a like an antique shop, and he's like the first person that I remember like that was like up on his like. He didn't give a fuck about people, like what people thought about what he was wearing. He was just like, if I like it, I like it. That's it. I don't care.
I think a lot of people wonder where I get my clothes from or my new fashion sense. Because before I feel like I was known for wearing a lot of Griselda merch. And now I feel like my fashion has grown, and I attribute that completely to you.
Well, I appreciate that you see the vision when I make something, because most of the stuff that I up until like this jacket and these pants, like half the stuff that I make is not very traditional. It's like 3 shirts in one.
Yeah, but I'm a fat boy. I like extra. There's never a time where I don't like extra fabric.
Yeah, I started appropriating fat culture and making giant clothing.
Did not say that. Yeah. You're appropriating,
I was appropriating fat culture.
Is hilarious.
So like you always, every time you're like, just do whatever you want to do to this piece, and I want to wear it because you made it. And I really I really appreciate that because I feel like most people just kind of like are so clout chasing and they just want to have the Balenciaga or whatever the shit is, like, you know, they need the shit that like everybody's wearing, but you're like, I want to look different. Like I want some different shit.
I feel like the worst thing in school, hey, comment below if you feel this way. I feel like the worst thing in school is when you had something on and someone else had that same thing on.
I never had that happen.
So you were always drippy?
Never. I wasn't drippy how I am now. I was just ahead. Like I was, cause I was like I was on blogs. I was like looking up shit on like, oh, there's like a Kanye Tuda blog that I used to go on. It was like all about fashion, Nike talk, and like Hypebeast when Hypebeast was at its like top, and I love that shit was different. So like I remember even in high school, like people would just make fun of me like 6 months before everybody else was wearing the same shit I was wearing, and then by the time they were wearing it, I was onto something else. You know, like when I was in high school, studded belts were a huge thing. So then I would take the studs off and made my name, my initial on my backpack in studs. And then like, I think like 3 or 4 weeks later, I saw some kid doing the same thing. I was like, fuck, now I got to move on to the next thing. And then I had the little plush teddy bear on my keychain. And then same thing, 2 months later, these kids are all rocking it on their bag, on their keychain. So I was like, all right, like, I'm just going to keep doing this because clearly I'm ahead. I'll just wait till you guys catch up and then I'll move on to the next thing.
I feel like I used to get in trouble. I feel, damn, I wish there was a way I could put this phone to see both of us in a way that.
Maybe like further out, no?
Yeah. I'll do that in a minute. I'll do that. I just want to say it's so funny because, like, I appreciate that you saw my style too. Bro, I used to get in trouble in school for rocking Griselda merch. Like, when I was in college, like, I would get kicked out of class or, like, asked to change for wearing Griselda merch.
Yeah, you were wearing a Hitler shirt.
No, I was never wearing the... Hey, people on live. I only wore the Hitler shirt once, and I regretted it. Never at school, though.
But that's what West Side is, like, known for, is, like, very grimy shit. So, like, I can't imagine... Like, I never wore stuff like that to school. Like, that sounds awesome.
No, but now you can wear whatever the fuck you want.
Now you could definitely wear whatever you want.
You're making a website right now, right?
Me, yeah.
What's it going to be?
It's still the same website. It's UnitedStatesUnitary.com. I don't have any new pieces on, but like, I don't know about the jackets, but the pants are definitely going to be available. Like, I really...
Yeah, jump on the... He made this shit, bro. He made this shit.
Digi-camo pockets, like... They're literally made out of a blanket. Like,
he also styled me. Wait, let me show my outfit.
Yeah. Fits crazy. I mean, I love those New Balances. Those things are amazing. Show them, put the leg up. The New Balances go crazy. The Sunday service pants, the Yeezy sample shirt on top. We're going back to V-necks. That's what I'm fucking calling this right now, cuz like, there was a time when you wouldn't catch anybody wearing a crew neck. It was all V-necks. V-necks were the shit. And now nobody wears V-necks anymore. V-necks are dead.
See, I'm bringing that shit back. I think because I was always like a bigger guy, I never like knew what the hottest fashion was because like I could only wear fashion that fit to me. So now people are like, oh, you're bringing certain shit back. Like when I was wearing Fat Farm, everyone was like, oh my God, fucking, you're wearing Fat Farm? Like, that's dope as hell. But to me, I'm like, I didn't even know that. You know what I mean? It's just cool that I get to wear shit now because like before I didn't get to.
Yeah. Well, it's like, I think too, like for a time, everything was like so constricted. It was a lot of slim fitting. I mean, fashion was made for like skinny, tall people. And then now fashion's just like for everybody. And I really enjoy that because it like my favorite thing about fashion is the individuality of it. Like being able to be yourself. And it's the first thing people see, that expression that you put out. That's the most beautiful part about fashion. And then when I style somebody, how it makes them feel, like I notice the difference, like how it changes people's confidence. And that, like, I really enjoy that. It feels like I'm giving back, you know.
They always say comedians have to wear like plain shit on stage, and it always pissed me off. I love wearing wonky shit. You know what I mean?
That's for non-funny comedians. You know what I mean? That's like
Eddie Murphy's wearing that fucking leather ass
red,
outfit, full red
leather. He looked like he was in Thriller.
Yo, he's making fun of gay people wearing the gayest outfit you can wear. He didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck. I also want to shout out Hitman for giving me the sick ass,
craziest bong.
Honestly, probably the craziest bong. Hey, comment below if you like this bong. Handmade Hitman, bro. I got the hot, but look at this shit.
Dude, I feel like if a cop saw you with that,
I could drive by. No, I could drive by a cop and be like, I'm just drinking my Dunkin'.
You should fill it with coffee inside.
Like this and be like, oh my, if you drove by a cop and you were like,
just put coffee inside.
Bro, Hitman Glass is getting you away with bro, you're getting out of a felony. Shout out Hitman Glass, bro. Cop drives by, you can be like,
yep. Just this. It's just my donkeys.
You also kind of do have to look like me to get away with it too.
Fair.
That's part of it. Yeah, but I'm like,
you just hold it up. You're like extra.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So funny.
Hitman tapped in with my boy Baked Baker. Yes, dude, that's shout out Baked Baker. That's how I got my Hitman shit. He's who put us in contact, which is crazy.
I'm gonna need a piece. This shit's fine. I mean, look, it's got the ice on the bottom. Like,
yeah,
the ice on the bottom is the little.
I like that as the details
holes.
On top.
Crazy.
Like it has like it looks like
nuts. That's really, really.
I was never a bong guy.
Me neither.
I was never a bong guy.
Me neither. I always liked blunts. And nowadays, I feel like nobody smokes blunts anymore. Or maybe people in New Hampshire don't smoke blunts.
Yeah, I feel like everyone smokes blunts. No one smokes bongs. Yeah. Hey, comment below if you smoke bongs. But I feel like no one smokes bongs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the reason I like blunts is because it's like a ceremonial thing. Like I have these memories. And at the time I never smoked, but I would have these memories of like being at the park, these kids like gutting out the what's it called? The paper. And then there was like this whole ceremonial thing, everybody sitting, talking, and then smoking a blunt. I thought that was like really cool.
Oh yeah, there's definitely something ceremonial. I might have to end the live on that one. Ceremoniable.
Ceremoniable is crazy.
I should quit weed after that one. Man. Ceremoniable is crazy.
Wow.
I meant ceremonial.
Shout out Hitman. Just shout out Hitman again.
Shout out Hitman. He will give you brain damage. He's probably like, give me the bongs back. You say I'm caught.
That's bad press for my company.
Bad press. You're like get you out of felonies and give you head trauma? Like, what the fuck type of...
He's like, I need my bongs
Look at your phone standing up on the Jedi edge. Yo, that shit's crazy.
Phone.
There's only one person on the live on IG again, so I feel like... Thank you guys all for watching live on IG. Go live on YouTube. We're going to stay live on YouTube. Appreciate you all. Because I want to start playing some music.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Wow, 60 people watched that live.
That's pretty good.
That's a lot of people.
That's pretty good. You know what? A song I was listening to today was Chow by Bryson Tiller.
Oh, yeah. I love me some Bryson Tiller.
Bryson Tiller's fire.
I love me. We got 6 people live on YouTube right now. Maybe that'll go up. But I wanted to play... that Token track.
Oh.
So I just had Token on the podcast last night.
Yeah, shout out Token.
Shout out Token, dope rapper from Massachusetts. I'm going to play this in a second. This is his Orange Line freestyle. Shout out Token. Yo, that was a crazy podcast. That was like one of my favorite podcasts as of late. 2 hours we did. Really good guy. And I went back and I listened to his music. And he shouted out past guest SD Knack and other past guest Westside Gun on this freestyle, and I was like, I have to play this for Bruno.
I saw a post the other day, and somebody was like, "Who's your favorite rapper in Massachusetts?" And I said ST Knack. He is like, he's got his own cadence, own flow. And his visuals are incredible. I mean, like, the beat selection's amazing. I love STNAC right now. Like, his shit is just...
Did you hear that new album he just put out?
Incredible.
That was Future Wave?
Incredible.
Was Sunday Service, the first one.
And he doesn't have one flow. He has, like, 4 or 5
Stone Temple
flows.
Pyrex is
Amazing.
the name of the album.
Amazing.
Stone Temple Pyrex. I'm going to play... the Orange Line Freestyle by Token, because this shit's crazy as fuck.
I feel like Token's like back to his like roots. Like,
bro, he played me his new album. I'll say that after. Yo. Before the world talked about mental health, I was 11 and 12, double checking my dad when he went down for an extra long. No one sounds as hard speaking like such personal shit. Like.
No.
Back like Mr. Crocker from all of that trauma that I was carrying, but I don't feel much embarrassment. Kinky sex been imperative. Mom and dad were some prudes, so I wonder how I inherited.
Staying on topic is like such an underrated thing in hip hop.
Bro, he's literally on the train right now rapping like this shit's crazy.
Crazy.
Wait for this. Working at the fucking DMV.
But staying on topic, like, I feel like rappers just like, it would be like a Disney soundtrack and they're like talking about some shit that's like not on topic. Flex who he is. He said, I don't know that name. I said, Flex, you must live in a cage. Then I spit for 6 minutes straight in one take. And he said, Toke, nobody does this shit in one take.
Yo, Token's killing this fucking shit.
I don't give a fuck. That shit don't matter. We not freestyle rappers. I'm not the guy in the corner rhyming words with strangers looking for applause and laughter. Shout out STNAC. I used to hit the city for his cosign. Saw him up there with Westside Gun. It's fun to watch a bro shine.
Bro. Bro. Token giving the I used to want the STNAC, bro. Cosign. I used to want the STNAC cosign. Then I saw him up on stage with Westside Gun. It's just dope seeing my bro shine. Is crazy. Great. Shout out Token. Shout out STNAC. Shout out Westside Gun. 3 of the best people I've met doing this shit.
Yeah, man. Wow. It's like a full circle for you, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
And that was before, so he released that before the podcast.
Yeah, bro.
Crazy.
So crazy, bro. Shout out random YouTuber 20 said, "What's up, fam?" That shit's so crazy, bro.
Nuts. I mean, I'm so impressed with the scene today because, like, I remember the Boston scene, 10, 15 years ago, and there was just like such a gatekeep. Nobody was getting anywhere. Nobody was putting anybody on, and nobody could put anybody on. And everybody was just like trying to get on top of each other while nobody was doing anything. And now it's like there's a scene, and it's amazing.
You did used to rap. I always forget about that.
I did used to rap. I like to forget about that too.
Do you?
No, not really.
You told me you were a Christian rapper.
I was in a Christian rap band. Yes.
Is there a difference between a rapper who's Christian and a Christian rapper?
Funny enough, that's like a very common thing. Like that's like, cause like the people that are like gatekeepy Christians are like, oh, like if you're not, you got to be everything Christ first, or else you're not Christian enough. And then the other people are like, hey, I'm a Christian, but I'm a rapper. Like I'm a rapper who just happens to be Christian. And I'm like, it doesn't matter. It's all about you. It's a relationship. So
yeah, that's like,
who cares?
Like when I'm having meetings with sponsors and shit, they'll be like, this is a weed podcast. Because like to the company, they need to show that I smoke weed. You know what I mean? But it's not. I don't have a weed podcast. I don't have a rap podcast. No. I don't have a fucking
you have a Sam Buck
comedy podcast. It's a Sam Buck podcast.
Yeah.
Like, and that's why, like, I guess I'll do it in like meetings with companies that I'm working with, where I'll be like, so I have this weed podcast, but I really would never say that if I wasn't doing it for business moves.
Yeah. Well, I think like not only companies but people nowadays, I think that's where it stems from. Like people nowadays really are so addicted to like putting things in a box that they need to have like something be one thing. Like they can't have like, you know, like you can't be, if you're a rapper and a designer, they'll always put you as a rapper first. They won't be like, oh, rapper, design, or like they will only like they'll submit you to one thing because they like don't think that you could be more than one thing, which is so stupid.
Yeah, because it is. Yeah, like that's why like when I'm. It is funny. All right, so I feel like when I bring friends around. Like, all right, you've been doing it a long time, so I won't even use you as an example. I'll say Nick Floyd. Shout out Nick Floyd.
Shout out Nick. Love that kid.
Nicholas Floyd.
Love Nick.
Incredible. I just got Danny Brown was rocking his shit. Did you see that, bro?
Loved it. I mean, like,
he's a 20-year-old kid, and he's gotten token Danny Brown rocking his shit. Like,
dude, I met Nick when he was 16.
Stove God, bro, Rome Streets. Like,
yeah, I mean, like, when I met Nick 16, I saw a piece that he was wearing across a parking lot, and I was like, bro, I don't know what you're doing with it, but you need to like be making more of these, and you really need to put this shit out. Like, you need to stop gatekeeping what you're doing and like really put it out, because like I'll put it in front of everybody that I know, and I promise you're gonna have a career out of this.
Yeah.
For real. Like,
but he doesn't know how to sell himself. No. And I'm saying this in a positive way. I'm saying this because he's young and he's good. He's like he's like so pure, which is amazing, makes his stuff cool. But like I always, with most of my friends, I have to like big up them when they go in rooms because they're nervous to fucking like say who they are, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think they just don't. People don't want to appear as like less of an artist. Like they want to appear as like not a sellout, because they think that the idea of them, you know, like doing something very popular is selling out. But I'm like, isn't that the goal? Yeah,
hey, shout out Baked Baker. He got me this Hitman Ice Bong, which hit him up online. He's in the live chat right now. He has the dopest. They're doing construction outside. It doesn't matter,
cutting
bro.
Trees right now. Like
they're cutting trees outside. It don't really matter.
It's like regular New England shit. It's like there's 2 days back to back that are nice out there. Like, we're gonna fucking cut trees. We're gonna do road work. Like, immediately. There's no buffer.
There's so fun. It's like
zero buffer.
Well, it's funny. So I lived in a pretty shitty city. Pretty shitty. That's my first hit. That's my first. I'm from a pretty shitty city. No,
that's the album name.
That's the album name.
Pretty shitty city.
Pretty shitty city. That's so funny. But no, I'm from a pretty shitty city, and like violent and shit. Like, and I only heard gunshots sometimes. But I just moved to the middle of nowhere, and I didn't realize this. There's a gun range close to where I live.
Love that.
And so all day I'm just hearing like pop, 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 pop. And I'm like, I lived in a violent city and heard like one gunshot every week. You know what I mean? Now I hear it every day. I'm just like pop, pop, pop. And I get like, I'm like, shit. Yeah.
How long did it take you to adapt to like sleeping?
Oh, it's not at night. Not at night.
Not at night.
No,
that's what I mean, though. It's quiet, though.
Yeah, it's quiet at night.
Was it quiet where you lived before?
I would hear the gunshots at night.
Okay,
yeah.
At night, yeah.
That is the thing. And
when I moved here,
in nicer areas, you hear the gunshots during the day.
And it's nice. It's like soothing in a way.
Exactly.
You're like, this might be
Oh,
fireworks.
Bob at the gas station is going.
Letting it out.
So he doesn't hit his wife again.
He's practiced target.
Yeah.
Like practicing targets over there.
It's so funny how like rural piece of shit areas are so close to like inner city areas. Like the people are so similar.
The same.
But it's like the hatred between the two is so much, but it's so similar.
I feel like the only thing that splits them apart is like being able to afford inner city. It's so expensive, you know, like that was what I was asking was like how long, like, because I moved from Everett here and it took me like a week to fall asleep, like normal.
Really?
I couldn't sleep for a week.
You needed just like call.
Yeah, I needed ambulances. I needed fire trucks. I needed people shouting stuff out of their car. I needed loud music. I was like,
you need your windows shaking.
Oh, bro, I knew it was summertime. You know, like there was a comedian that said this at the store, and he was like, I knew it was summertime was here when I would hear loud music outside. He's like, that was my weather channel, and I was like, that's great because I feel that, you know, like. But now it's like it's so quiet. I play loud music when I'm getting home in my car, and like I'm like, am I bothering people? Like I'm thinking about that now.
My ex lived in New York City. And I remember when I first went to New York and was sleeping over, she'd just be like, it would be like 11, she'd like, you know what I mean? And it would just be like New York outside, and I'm just laying there like, gee, you know what I mean? Just, and I'm like, oh my fucking God.
New York is such a crazy place. There was one time I went to this club, it was like, I went in the club at 3 a.m, right? It was like $60 to get in. And we leave the club at like 8 a.m, right? Which is insane. Like that's an insane thing to do. Who leaves the club at 8 a.m, other than if you're in New York?
I've never done cocaine in my life.
I never did either. I've never done cocaine in my life. But I was offered that night a few times.
Oh my God. My friend the other day, I won't say their name because I don't want to out them, but was like, so I do coke now. Like that's how they started the conversation. They're like, so I do coke now. And they're like, but don't worry, it's not a problem. But I do have some in my bag right now. And then I was like, I'm pretty sure that's how everyone who ever had a coke problem said those exact same words.
Definitely.
Because you would just like do it and then be like, okay. If you didn't.
Yeah, if you wasn't. you clearly know there's a problem.
You wouldn't have it in your bag on a fucking Sunday.
No, it sounds crazy to say that the initial thing that you say to somebody is, I'm doing coke now.
It's like you picked up jujitsu. You know, like, I'm doing coke now. It's a weekend thing. Sometimes at night, and there's it in the morning if it's I can go into late to work.
It's crazy. I take breaks and then I go do coke after. You know?
Yeah, you can. Wild. You ever seen the movie Brawl in Cell Block 99 with Vince Vaughn?
No.
He drags a dude's face against the cement, and they show as the face just getting mushed down. Vince Vaughn does that. It's a great movie. This song, Trumpets of Heaven, by Addy Armour, is in that song. It's a Christian song, and it's one of my favorite songs ever, and it's like all about loving Jesus. But it's fire. You don't have to love Jesus to love this song.
You just love music. It's like...
Yeah, but I could never get into Lecrae.
That's different. You just won a Grammy, actually.
I don't give a fuck. Lecrae comes on my podcast. I'm like, you're my favorite rapper ever.
But his producer actually did 2 tracks off of Vultures. So there's a cross between a lot of stuff going on. They all
he wasn't
the same
on
label.
He wasn't on it.
No. Lecrae was not on Vultures. He wishes he was, I think. This kind of sounds like Seal.
It's about to get so good.
I think you're thinking it's about to get so Christian right now. Let's tap into these comments. What's going on here?
You help me walk.
Oh yeah, the whole Boston scene was in Cambridge back in the 90s, 2000s. 100%. 100%.
Thank you, God. Come on, you don't think this song's a banger?
Oh yeah. Oh, Baker's on. You see?
Yeah. You don't think this song's a fucking banger?
I love this song.
If you want to see a really violent music with really Christian music,
values, Christian values,
Cell Block 99.
Yeah, what's your favorite non-rap album? I have one, and I tell everybody this.
Give me yours.
Tracy Chapman, New Beginnings, is the best album of all time. And I stand by that. I don't care what anybody says. I hate fast cars. And that song is not on the album.
No, I'm so high I took that out of context, and I was like, yeah, I hate when people drive fast, too.
No, I'm talking about Tracy Chapman.
Oh, yeah, bro. Yeah, when people drive too fast on my road, I get so mad.
So mad. I put up signs. There's a guy down the street that has a sign that says, whoa, 25 miles an hour.
We'll hit that sign and his kid.
Oh my God. I saw somebody get hit the other day.
No.
No, not in real life. I wish. But I saw them get just absolutely cleared by a car, and it made me really sad and like laugh at the same time. He wasn't okay. I think the guy's dead.
Yeah, I hate when I watch a video and someone dies.
Yeah.
Like, my day's ruined. Like, never before in the world could you just, like, see someone die.
And just go on about your day. Go eat.
Well, like while you're not, yeah, like, you could see someone die while you're walking down the street, but never just, like, you're watching, like.
You can watch somebody die.
Watch someone die.
On YouTube,
and not, like.
On Instagram's crazy right now.
Yeah.
Have you seen that? Like,
yeah.
I mean, I have to get out of that space.
Hey, my favorite non-rap album is "Bottle It In" by Kurt Vile.
Oh,
I'm gonna put on bass backwards while we're talking about this.
Wow.
I listened to Shamil finds this so funny. Shout out producer of Bucked Up, Shamil Kumar, at Shamil on Instagram. He makes fun of me for this so much because I listen to so much rap that I call non-rap music. And he's like, you mean music? And
I'm like, actual music?
Yeah, like when I'm like, yo, this is my favorite non-rapper. And he's like, you mean artist? Like, what the fuck?
That makes sense, though. I mean, like, I said that, too. I said non-rap.
I know, but
like,
because you're talking to me. It's because you're talking to me. Like, I'm a rap. Bro, I am happy that I really don't get called a poser that much. Because, like,
or an
who
industry
could ever
plant?
say I'm a fucking, like, poser?
Definitely not a poser. Definitely not. Like, you're the catalog of music that you know is much like the catalog of, like, fashion stuff that I know. Like, fashion brands and, like, designers and stuff. Like, it's to that level. I think that's why we relate so much to each other. It's like, you have the same passion for something, like you have a passion for something like I have a passion for something. They're completely different passions, but the feeling is the same.
I feel like, when you meet someone and I feel like we just got along immediately.
Right away,
The minute we met, it was just like kindred spirits clicking. You know what I mean? It's cool.
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, like, and I think the second, maybe it was the second day you came to the store. We were just like chilling, and then we had like fucking like deep ass conversations for like hours, and I was like, oh, this is my homie right now, like,
literally.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, there's people that, like, I give everybody a chance, but I could tell right away who I'm gonna be really good friends with and who I'm not.
I think people. I hate to speak in generalizations, as I'm about to speak in a generalization.
Sometimes it's true,
but it's like. You kind of have to trust your gut. Remember when you were a kid and they told you if you don't know the answer, go with, like, the first thing you think it is?
Yeah.
It's like you kind of have to do that with, like, every female I've ever dated, I've known that I was going to date them. I knew I was going to date them from the second I met them. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know where it was going to go, but I knew, like, we had a connection. And I feel that with friends, too. Like, if you don't be like, oh, that's so gay, I don't want to text this dude. Why? Bro, have friends.
Yeah.
Bro, like, make friends.
For real, because, like, I mean, I'm sure you've had this, too. I've had so many friends of mine pass away that, like, you got to, like, if you don't talk to your friends, like, you are going to regret it. And, like, if you don't give people their flowers while they're alive, like that, like, this is, like, getting really, like, deep now, but, like, I think it's very important to talk to everybody and reach out when you, like, there's that thing inside you that's like, I should reach out to my friend, do it. You know, because you don't know when the last time you'll get to do that. And I think you should, you know.
Shout out one of my best friends. It's so crazy I'm talking about the same people I talked about yesterday, today. Shout out one of my best friends growing up, Dan Leahy. Or not even growing up. We were like adults, but like 16, like the teenage years, 18. Like
that's not an adult.
Like that's one of my, that's like
that's not an adult.
But like growing, you know what I mean.
Yeah, you guys are both 16.
No, he's a little bit older.
Okay.
But anyway, and I hope he doesn't mind me saying this. I feel bad that I mentioned it now. But actually, no, I shouldn't. He just had his last chemo last week. And I hadn't talked to him for like 6-8 months. And I texted him one day. I was like, how's it going, man? He was like, bro, I just got diagnosed with cancer. And I was like, it made me realize, just, bro, keep in touch with people. Like, just keep in touch with people, you know, I think this music is making it real, but you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, on some real shit.
Yeah, that happened to me during COVID. Like, I would go on Facebook, and it would, like, suggested friends, and it was, like, I would click the person's page, and it was, like, somebody I went to school with, and then it was, like, in memory of, and I was like, damn. Like, I haven't, you know, like, you stop talking to somebody, and you obviously, like, you don't wish any bad thing on them, but you're just like, I wonder what happened to that person. And then, like, you don't know. Like, their whole life, like, went on without you. And you went on without them, you know. But it's like, yeah, if you feel the need, like, if you feel it in your heart to, like, reach out to somebody, you should, you know. Like, yeah, don't ever think that it's, like, not.
Do you want to smoke?
I'm thinking about it.
Take a little hit.
Take a
little hit.
I'm not do the dab.
Take a little hit. Shout out Puffco, shout out Hitman. Trying to bring some happiness to the two people watching. We lost all our... I'm so
things
bad.
Got too deep. They're like, we're trying to see you guys get crunk. Play some fucking crazy music.
Well, it's so... People were watching live on IG. Should I go back live on IG? But I can't play the music because I got the one phone.
Yeah, it's fine. Fuck it. We can vibe.
This is a 9-minute song.
I like 9-minute songs unless it's like Metallica.
But that's my favorite non-rap album is Bottle It In.
I hate Metallica.
What's the first time you smoked weed?
So much. Me?
I like that you get high and you just hate Metallica.
I hate Metallica. I don't know what it is. I just always hated Metallica. I love their merch. Like, they have some of the best t-shirts ever made. But I hate Metallica as a band. I don't know what it is. I don't like them. There's full trees falling right now. I don't think you guys understand that.
The three people watching don't understand. There is
full trees.
Hey everyone, look.
Full trees, just
full trees
falling right now.
I'm going live on IG, so people, I'm mad as hell, bro.
We got 3 people on YouTube though.
What's the better app, YouTube or IG?
I don't know.
I'm a streamer now. Oh, 5 people on YouTube?
There you go.
I like how we stopped playing the sad-ass music.
And then people are back.
All right, people have joined. We were live on YouTube, and none of you motherfuckers were on, so we came back on IG. Yo, what's going on, 8 Ball Broadway? What's going on? Yeah. Oh, okay. We got 5 people on YouTube, though, and no one was watching. And we were playing sad-ass music.
It was good music, though.
Yeah.
We played Jesus music.
You know, I think music like, I hate people who just listen to sad music all the time. I'm like, you're a sad person.
Yeah.
If you listen to emo music all the time, there's a reason you're emo. It's not that you're emo. It's that you're listening to emo music all the time.
I do agree with that. I remember when Kid Cudi's what was the first album? Man on the Moon.
Man on the Moon.
When Man on the Moon came out, I remember listening to that and then watching like 7 Pounds. You ever watch that?
Yeah, with Will Smith?
Yeah, and then I watched something else. I forgot, and I was just like depressed for weeks.
Yeah.
And I was like, why am I so sad right now? And I was like, oh, it's because the music and the movies that I'm watching. Like, this is horrible combination.
You can't. Bro, If you're just watching sad shit all the time, you're gonna start. If you're gonna watching sad shit all the time, you're going to walk into Hot Topic. At some point, you're gonna hear the music, and you might not even be. But if you're listening, you're gonna be like, "Damn, those are my people," and that's when you failed.
I wonder what's the customer service training like there.
I would rather my kid do heroin than do Hot Topic.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Is that too far? I'm gonna get pulled off both the
double kick off. I really like thinking back at it, right? Because I used to go there sometimes. I never bought anything, but I'd go there sometimes just to like look at how sad people were. I think
that's a closeted sad man. He's like, I was so happy. I was just watching the people be sad.
Yeah, I'm cosplaying as sad.
You're really sad when you get happiness from going to Hot Topic. You got cucked. You got sadness cucked. This motherfucker got cucked by sadness.
I'm edging sadness.
You're edging sadness, bro. What the hell?
It's true. I really was. But I always wondered like what the customer service was like. Because have you ever walked into Hot Topic?
Yeah,
they're never like nice to you.
I've never
just
liked
come
that
be
music,
sad
though.
with me.
What's that Vans Warped Tour?
Oh yeah.
Oh, if you've gone to Vans Warped Tour, unfollow me.
I've never been. I've never.
No, don't. I need the followers.
It was.
You guys listening would be crazy. Like think I'm crazy. The amount of people who unfollow me every day.
Oh, yeah.
I get like 400 follows and like 200 unfollows every day. I'm like, Bro, people be hating when I do. People be hating my sense of humor sometimes.
Do you think people are like watching your account go up and they're like, I'm gonna unfollow him now?
No, I think it's a lot of bots that like follow then unfollow because you didn't fall for their scam. I think it's like people followed because they liked one part of your content and they didn't like the other, which is good because you want to weed out those people. Yeah,
100%. I actually talked to a kid he's from around here. He's a great rapper. And he's like 20, 21. I think he's 20. But he was like talking about, he had a page that was just for his reels and then another page that wasn't. I was like, dude, just condense that, put it in one. And he was like, oh, I'm going to lose the followers that I have. And I was like, because they're my school friends. And I was like, fuck your school friends, bro. Like, fuck your school friends.
They're not gonna be your fucking fans, bro. Social media there's two. All right.
It's to get new people to follow you.
If you changed your Instagram to a business account, you better be treating it like a business.
Yeah.
Hey, Dungy the Cat Comedy, I'm sorry for talking. I'm sorry I was talking shit to you earlier because I also lost Sam Buck. There was a Sam Buck watching the live.
You?
I don't know, but I roasted him and he didn't seem happy about it, and I feel bad.
I mean, you guys will see each other at the next Sam Buck meetup or something. You guys have one of those.
Hey,
right?
people below, have you ever Googled your name, and what's the funniest thing you've seen when you Googled your name? Have you ever done that?
I have done that, and I found out that my name is a small city in Italy that has a castle in it called Castillo de Breno. And I was like, I'm claiming this shit. I want it back.
I thought you meant with your last name too.
Oh. Nobody has my first and last name.
I was like, there's a castle named. I'm not going to give your government down online.
Please don't do that. But
there's a castle named Breno Unitary.
Yeah. There is.
Do people ever think your name is Unitary?
Yeah. The weirdest one is not when they call me Unitary, but when they call me the Unitary, like I'm I don't even like my first name is the. I don't know. That's a weird one.
He's starting a website for people who weren't here before, where he's making clothes. He designed this whole outfit.
I did design this
now.
He
styled me.
I did.
The Birks are fire.
Thank you.
Someone said that. Someone said the Birks are fire.
Thank you. Fear of God Birkenstocks for everybody who knows. I do
But
enjoy Fear
you
God
used
a
to
lot.
have a storefront.
I did. I had a storefront, yes.
And you no longer have that storefront.
I no longer have a storefront.
How do you feel about that?
I feel great. I feel like the store was great because I got to meet a lot of people, and I did create a community of people that are my friends now. But it was just it was too much, like it was like I had to be there all the time, and I had to do. It was just kind of draining me, and I couldn't create. Like I felt like I had like a creative block. Mm-hmm. I couldn't design stuff. I just couldn't do anything.
I think it's good that you like condensed what your workload. Like it's like you took out the thing that was stressing you out so much so you can focus on the things that make you happy.
Absolutely. And like I feel like people get so attached to like a thing that I had people asking me like, oh, like you can't, like they were telling me like, oh, you can't close a store. You can't do. I'm like, I can do whatever the fuck I want, first of all. Yeah. And I will. But like they had this like thing that like they thought that I was giving up if I closed the store. And I'm like, no. Like people, I think that's what it is. Like people don't know how to adapt sometimes. Do you think that or no?
I do. I was just waving to Everything Is Okay 2013 because he's a dope ass. He has dope clothing, dope T-shirt designs. Everyone go follow him. I haven't seen him post anything for clothes recently, and I recently saw him be like, "I'm not done making clothes." Which, hey, if that's your prerogative, that's your prerogative. But he makes dope ass clothes. I wore his T-shirt on the Danny Brown.
Oh yeah,
the Danny Brown podcast, and people got so mad. Oh, hey, Bruno, you can attest for this. Don't I like wearing clothes that make people upset?
All the time. Only.
I love
exclusively.
It. And people got so mad at this T-shirt because it said, fuck, bro. If Everything Is Okay is still on IG, comment what the T-shirt said because I know the gist of it, but I don't want to fuck up the words. It was something like
I feel like I remember seeing. Yeah,
it was like I'm so mad. I really hope he comments it soon because it was crazy. It was something like, oh, bro, I'm so mad. I'm forgetting it. It's like
So somebody was hating on the shirt?
Stop asking questions and give me head or some. No, that sounds too crazy. It was like
it said that. Who cares?
It was said something like it was just crazy, and it had something about like I'm getting head, and people were like, because I gave a serious interview with Danny Brown, people were like, why the fuck are you wearing this crazy ass T-shirt? And I was like,
I'm a comedian.
Dope as hell. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Damn, it doesn't seem like. Go back and see the T-shirt I'm wearing with the Danny Brown interview and know that's designed by Everything Is Okay 2013.
That's dope.
Yeah. Who do you think is the best style right now? Like, I'd say Rap Game because that's who mostly the people watch and listen to.
Best style.
What rapper has the best style coming from a literal fucking personal stylist right here who's styled for the stars?
I think A$AP Rocky is like undefeated. I mean, A$AP Rocky's been on his fashion shit since he came in.
You see that video of Rihanna laughing? And he's getting interviewed, and he hears her laughing, and he like ends the interview to be like, "Who's making my bitch laugh?"
Oh, really? Yeah. That's the most New York shit ever.
That's the funniest shit.
That's so New York. I love that. That's amazing. He's still in his roots. I love that.
Yeah.
A$AP Rocky's. I mean, I think that's like rap goat of like style.
How much does one of his outfits cost, would you say? Like if he's going out, like,
bro, he was wearing this Bottega Veneta sweatsuit. It's a leather sweatsuit, and I think the whole fit was like $21,000. He had sweatpants and a sweatshirt.
Spending $21,000 on an outfit.
I mean, Bottega definitely sent it to him, first of all, and yeah, that would be like it's a sweatsuit. But it's made out of leather. But it looks like you're wearing like a gray sweatsuit.
Yeah.
And it was like $21,000.
That's so crazy.
He had the pants, the shirt, and the hoodie were all leather. You know how insane that is?
Yeah.
That's the GOAT. In my opinion, that's the GOAT. I love Kanye, but I feel like as of recent, his fashion's been, he's just very relaxed now. I think Rocky's still like on his shit.
Yo, I bought a meet and greet to an ASAP Rocky concert, and he canceled it because he was too fucked up, and then I never got refunded my money.
What was he fucked up on? I don't
even know. That's just what they told to me at the gate. They're like, Rocky's like, that's what they said. It's kind of, I shouldn't say that because that's wild that they told me that.
That's crazy. Yeah,
but it was like
the craziest
I'm just
thing
mad because I could have I had like a meet and greet to ASAP Rocky, and it never happened.
I think Rocky's dope. I think that's like, and visuals too. Like his videos are incredible.
If you could have dinner with any 3 people dead or alive, who is it? Go while I pack this shit.
Ooh. Dinner with 3 people dead or alive. Number 1 would probably be my grandfather. Yeah, because I was 1 year old when he passed away.
This motherfucker keeps making it real.
No, it's true. I never got to meet with him. I thought that would be great.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh.
It's all good.
I'm a comedian, so I'm always thinking of what the funny thing is. And you came real with your grandfather, and I'm gonna be like, Mussolini. Like, I don't eat SpaghettiOs with Mussolini. And you're like, you're tearing up. You're like, I never fucking ate a sandwich with Grandpa.
Number 2 would be probably. Let me think about number 2. Number 2 would probably be Ronaldinho, the soccer player. Like that's to me always been the GOAT. And 3 probably Anderson Silva. Like I don't know. Athletes are like very interesting to me because I relate to them a lot.
Yeah,
you know, like because I was an athlete growing up, and like I remember like the pressure of being like having to be that good. That was pretty cool. But
you were good at soccer.
I was great at soccer.
You're good with your feet.
I was very good with I was very agile with my feet. I was like an Asian masseuse with my feet in soccer.
You know, most people tried to I never did. I actually had a friend who could suck his own dick, and I was like, don't tell me this.
Yeah, I've heard.
But Breno's jacking himself off with his feet. That's I love that on IG anyone like my aunt is watching and I'm talking about
she gets it.
Breno jacking himself off with his feet.
With my feet.
With his callous soccer feet. They didn't know.
Awful.
Yeah, they had to wrap
Athlete's foot. My foot's falling apart.
They used a coconut.
They used banana leaves on my feet.
With actual nails.
Yeah. Absolutely. But I love sport. I think I love like the structure of sports too. I think it's great, and I really enjoy UFC right now. That's like what it's the only sport I watch. I just watched UFC 300. That was the fucking. Did you see that? Do you watch UFC at all? No. Max Holloway had the knockout of the century. It was like 1 second to go. He just fucking knocked this guy. He literally pointed to the middle of the octagon and goes, at the end of the fight, he's winning the fight. He just goes, let's bang this out right now. Go shot for shot right now. He just points to the middle. They go slugfest. I'm just in the
audience like,
suck his dick. Twerk.
Bang.
Yeah. Gay. But he just knocked.
Pussy.
You won't. Knock me out next. Choke me out.
Oh my god.
No Diddy.
Choke me out. No Diddy. Choking dudes out. Oh
what's your thoughts on
No
Diddy?
You choked him out with no hands.
What's your thoughts on No Diddy?
I think it's dumb.
You think it's dumb?
I think it's like kind of funny.
Yeah,
but
it was funny at first.
It's like jokes. It's like all jokes.
Yeah.
Jokes are like puddles. It's like the joke gets made, and then the funniest people start using it, and then the less funny people get it, and then it just kind of like dilutes until like it's just a joke everyone says. And the most diluted joke is a dad joke.
Yeah,
that's like a joke that's been like fucking.
That's funny because like again in fashion it's the same thing. Like something is cool until somebody makes it not cool, and then it's not cool anymore. You know, like first the people that are cool are using it, and then it's like somebody uncool uses. Like that just happens with the the Adidas Sambas.
Yeah,
that was like the hottest shoe for a while, and then somebody, some prime minister wore it, and people were like, Sambas are out.
Everyone was look, out the Duncan's glass is innovation. This ain't no real Dunkin' glass. We already went. This is Hitman iced. Follow, take a Hitman or Hitman glass. This is glass, bro. This is a bong made out of. People already have seen me smoking this who are online.
I feel like I just want that as a cup. Like, does he sell cup versions of that? That sounds
You
awesome.
could just go to Dunkin' Donuts.
But it's glass, though. Like, that's...
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean?
It's also, this is the straw is glass.
Does it open on the top or no?
No,
Okay.
which would be dope. But it cleans really easily, actually. Like it.
Really?
It was. He put a lot of holes in it.
Where? I don't... Oh,
under the lids. That's wicked easy to clean. I cleaned it today.
That's my only grief with bongs. I think it's like how hard it is to clean them.
Yeah, but if you got alcohol and salt,
Alcohol and salt.
yeah, bro, that's all you need. It's like a fucking trailer park. Alcohol and salt. That's all.
You think that's what they use for lube?
That's what they live. No, I'm just saying that's what they live off of.
Okay, I thought they lubed themselves with alcohol and salt.
Yeah.
That'd be awful. What would you call that?
Have we done mushrooms together?
Yes, we've done mushrooms together. What are you talking about? I think we did it 2 days in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. Absolutely.
I've done them too much.
Next
though.
question. Yeah, I took a break for a little bit because I think I was doing it too much. Like there was like weeks where I was like 3 times, and I was like, okay, I needed to dial it down.
You know what I love about these pants? I could piss myself, and no one would
Nobody
know.
would know.
Bro, I'm going to piss myself right now live on Instagram. Imagine.
I'm telling you, only the craziest stuff happens on live.
Venmo me $25 at SC Buck, and I'll piss myself.
I'm leaving.
Wait. We should go on the trampoline.
I'm not going on the trampoline right now.
Can you talk on your own enough for me to go on the trampoline?
Yeah, I can.
All right,
entertain people.
Breno's entertaining. I'm going on the trampoline. It's still going to be in the background alive.
All right, I don't think.
Never mind. That trampoline's way too small.
I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea.
My Venmo is SC Buck. And no, I'm not actually going to piss myself, but you can't. I just don't have to pee right now. If I had to pee, I'd piss myself. I'm breaking that. Tell me.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like you could definitely.
Would I break that trampoline?
What's the over and under? We got to bet. We got to get the bet on this.
What's the over under of my weight?
No. It's definitely over. But what's the over and under?
The weight limit is definitely
over.
Oh, my weight is definitely over. Comment, hey, Venmo me money and guess my weight.
What will they get back if they guess the weight? A dick pic from the top.
Yeah,
I think
you
that's
want a
crazy.
from the top dick pic? No, I feel bad for anyone who just joined to me saying that. It was in context, kind of. I almost just broke a children's trampoline.
A trampoline, yeah. It's 10 feet by 10
I weigh
feet.
like 270 pounds. And I would have broke. Imagine. Oh.
I think it would hold you.
Wait. Imagine if I jumped on the trampoline and then I tried to sue Breno and then they played this live back in court and the world sued us. They're like, you owe us for the debauchery and horribleness that happens on live. Hey, if you want to blame me for going live every day now, blame at Brandon the Mind. It was his idea, so you get to see who I really am.
Shout out Brandon, dude.
I feel like on my podcast, I'm very, hinged. I'm very, I try to be my
You're collected.
best. Yeah, You know me better than most. How collected am I?
Not very collected.
I was gonna be like, tell them about our drive back from the Stove God show, but please don't.
You should tell them because you remember. Okay.
You know what part to leave out of that story?
Yes.
The part that would get me in trouble.
Absolutely.
But also,
But we did drive in the highway, and there was a girl fighting another girl.
There's
on
only
the highway.
one person watching, and it's you on live on YouTube.
I love that.
You guys are all live on fucking Instagram.
Yeah, so that's so funny because I looked at that earlier and I was like, wow, one person just keeps watching. They're not going away. It's me.
It's you. Why aren't
I'm
you guys?
watching it.
That's the name of this live is why aren't you watching live on YouTube? This looks like shit right now. This looks like shit. If you were on YouTube, it would look good.
Yeah, it's true. We got wide angle.
Also,
You can see my full fit.
so I was hosting a show for Stove God Cooks in New York. Shout out 1,000 Words. Shout out Ricky Gray. They put on the Cookout 2.5, Stove God, Umbrella,
Aldo killed it.
Who else was there?
Feed the Family.
Feed the Family, who kills everything.
Always.
They're coming. Hey, Feed the Family's coming on Bucked Up as a group soon.
Amazing.
Don't tell anyone.
Amazing.
But they're coming on as a group soon.
Yeah, Teflon Hoot. I mean,
I want to make sure I can hear
Amazing.
this shit. All right, cool. I just wanted to make sure we weren't going crazy. But I did that, and then we drove to New York and back in a day.
same day.
Same day, and we were on the highway at like 3 a.m. in bumper-to-bumper traffic.
Yeah.
Bumper
One
to-
lane.
One lane of bumper-to-bumper. No, two lanes because
Was
we were
it
next
two?
to them. Because we were next to
That's
them.
right. That's right.
And we hear this dude and this chick yelling like, "Shut the fuck up! Shut the you a fucking dickhead!" And he's like, "You bitch, get the fuck out, bitch! Like dumb bitch!" And we're fucking.
We're like, nothing's gonna happen, right? Because we're from Massachusetts, and that happens
we're
all the time.
like,
Nobody ever gets out of the
it's
car.
like you're fucking fuck you and your fucking mother, and she's like, "You dumb bitch, get out the car." And then she gets out the car, and as this bitch is getting out the car on the highway, he drives off. Like he kind of like speeds up.
Yeah.
So she falls.
Yep.
And doesn't she get in front of the car?
She gets in front of the other car, yeah, and she starts like
Hitting it
the
and
car.
shit,
Yeah.
and he keeps like hitting her with that
It
shit.
was
It was a
crazy.
great, bro. Comment below the craziest thing you've seen on the highway, because that shit was crazy.
That was nuts.
Don't comment sad shit.
I think that was number one, the craziest thing.
I
think
was
I've
driving
ever seen.
back from New York one night. I was driving back after a show from New York to Boston, and I was like in Connecticut on the highway, and I saw dudes full on sprinting
That's crazy.
the opposite direction on the
crazy.
highway. So I'm like, did I just see that? Because you know what, late at night you're driving, maybe you see things. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
like, did I just see a guy fucking
UFO.
full on sprinting? And so I get like farther down, and I'm like, what's that light up ahead? Like, what's that light? And I get there, and it's a fucking 18-wheeler fully on fire, fully ablaze on the side of the highway.
So the guy was running away from.
Yeah, bro, he
That's
must have gotten like shock, like
crazy.
and just started fucking sprinting because it
That's
was like
crazy.
a mile down the road. I was like, what the actual fuck is happening,
insane.
bro?
Have you seen fights like other than that one that we saw?
Oh, shout out my boy Thatcher Wood. You ever meet Thatcher?
Sounds familiar.
Comedian from Cape Cod.
Yes. Yes, I think
Shout
so,
out
yeah.
Thatcher Wood, a great friend.
I
He and I were in Philly doing a show at a City Winery.
Mm-hmm.
And we went to this thing called the what the fuck is it called? It's like a museum of physical anomalies and like medical anomalies and shit. The Muter Museum. That's what it's called, the Muter Museum. So anyway, we're going to the Muter Museum and we're like, oh shit, this is kind of like not in like a nicer area, you know what I mean? Like, which
It's
is
Philly.
fine. It's fine, but like, you know what I mean when you're like, you just don't know when you're pulling up to certain places.
You're like, I
where
didn't know
you're
they were
gonna
into art.
well, bro, this isn't art. This
Yeah.
is like medical anomalies. Like, I'll tell you about it in a minute.
All right.
So there's these kids, like 8-on-8, fighting outside the museum, like in the street, like fist fighting. And Thatcher's from Cape Cod, so he doesn't understand like
He has no idea what's
etiquette.
going on.
You know what I mean? So he pulls his phone out and starts
No.
filming them fighting, bro. Bro. my friend starts filming these 8-on-8 kids fighting in the street, like not like hidden, like out, like oh my god, like commentating it like fucking Joe Rogan. He's like that motherfucker, and so they just like are like, well, this motherfucker's way worse than all of us, so they all join together.
Yeah, they're the Avengers now.
Yeah, bro, and they start, bro.
crazy.
This is Marvel and DC combined running at us. And we're fucking. I turn because I see him doing this. I'm like, bro, don't do that.
Yeah,
and,
I don't want to.
But they already saw it, so I turn and they're like, yo, what the fuck are you filming? What the fuck are you filming? And I went like, oh, he was just getting connection, guys. Like, I'm sorry. And like, what the fuck are you filming? And so we go into the museum. We get into the museum, and he dumb as fuck for that. I love Thatcher, but that was the dumbest. We could have gotten
so stupid.
We were so this museum, bro. It has like fucking conjoined fetuses and shit. I didn't know what we were gonna see. The Muter Museum in fucking Philly. I didn't know what we were gonna see. It's like a dude with a cancer leg, like elephantitis. Like it's just like its body's embalmed and shit. It's like
that.
bro, it was disgusting. I was like, why did I take a Blue Chew? I was like, I just developed some really weird fetishes.
This is the kind of threesome I want to be a part of.
Yeah, bro. You know how hard it is to meet a bitch with elephantitis?
Comment in the section below if you have elephantitis.
Oh my god, yo, you know how hard, bro? I go to every Applebee's trying to find a bitch with elephantitis. Haven't found one.
I think the elephantitis on their menu.
Oh.
Fucking,
I think that's what the chicken tenders. They just got like a Jabba the Hutt person in the back, and they're just shaving chicken tenders off. They're just shaving chicken tenders off their leg.
It just grows back.
Yeah, that's how they keep shit so cheap at Applebee's.
That's crazy. Applebee's is an insane place.
This episode was sponsored by Applebee's.
Yeah. Applebee's will watch this back.
What's your favorite chain restaurant, fast food, that type shit?
Oh, man. Like locally or just globally?
America.
Okay, America. Well, there's like different places in America that don't have any.
United States of America, Unitedly States of America,
So in high school was Carl's Jr. I love Carl's Jr. That shit is so good. You ever had Carl's Jr.?
Bro, no.
Okay.
No, I've never had Carl's. Is that the meat guy?
No, Carl's Jr. is just like Hardee's. You ever had Hardee's? It's just like a burger.
Hardee's.
It's like a burger spot. It's really good. I really like it. But they used to give you so when I was in high school, they would give you free fries and a drink if you showed your school ID, which was dope. So you could get like a $2 burger and then get free fries, free drink just because you showed your school ID. That shit was fire.
That is pretty cool.
Loved it.
You know what? Everyone's talking about the big three. You know what I mean? The big three: Cole, Kendrick, Drake. You know what my big three is? Wendy's, Burger King, McDonald's. Bum, bum, bum.
I'm glad you didn't say Taco Bell. I hate Taco Bell. I hate that people like Taco Bell.
I like Taco Bell.
I hate that people who like Taco Bell.
Yeah, because you're racist.
Like, I am. But there's like people that like Taco Bell.
He's not like, everyone. That was a joke.
Don't like real food.
I feel like you can't jokingly say that. Take your hat off. Show him.
But that I'm bald?
He can't be racist.
I'm bald. What are you talking about? Are you kidding me?
Oh my god.
You think I could be racist with his beard?
No, because oh my god, Breno had to deal with this white chick calling him racist.
Oh no, she was not white. But she was.
I apologize. We shouldn't probably talk about this.
No, she was from a different part of the world, but my grandfather.
But so are you.
So am I. Yeah, my grandfather's black, and I don't know. It's hilarious. People are just like so caught up in this dumb shit now.
Yeah. You know what? Every episode from now on of Bucked Up, I'm gonna ask the guests what's the race of their grandparents.
What's your family lineage? Yeah. Before we start talking about stuff. Yeah, man, so what's your favorite place?
Can you have kept talking for a little bit?
Yeah.
I'm trying to roll. I'm trying to pack this shit. I love McDonald's, and I love McDonald's. Please, bro. Do you guys know the comedian Joe Fenty from Boston? Joe Fenty from Boston. I just did a show with him in Connecticut, but he has like 200,000 followers. He's hilarious, bro. He's so funny. So funny.
Is he sponsored by
Everyone
McDonald's?
go follow. Yes, he's literally he does ads for McDonald's, bro, on his Instagram. Joe Fenty does McDonald's ads, and I've never been more jealous of anybody doing anything in my whole life. Bro, I don't get jealous of shit. I've been able to do a lot of cool shit in my life. I am jealous of Joe Fenty for being sponsored by McDonald's. Shout out DJ Dumb It Down.
What do you think? What's your favorite McDonald's? Sorry, I keep not letting you grind this thing, but what's your favorite McDonald's food? Is it breakfast or is it like lunch?
Nah, I feel like if you eat McDonald's for breakfast, you're a failure at life.
I agree.
I feel like you have to eat McDonald's late at night.
Yes.
You got to do it late at night. You got to eat it as fast as possible. And you better not be on the highway yet when you finish it. You better finish it by the time you've pulled back onto the highway.
That's insane.
That's the only way to eat McDonald's is eat it so fast that when you're back on the highway, you can... I was about to say throw the trash out the window, but that's not what I do. That was a bit. You know how sometimes I like to go like down bits. That was a bit. I don't litter. But you got to eat McDonald's so fast that you don't let yourself know that you're eating McDonald's. Yeah.
But because on the highway, it's like 3 times the price. Remember when we were coming back from that show? It was like,
but if you got the app, bro, the McDonald's app, I love this. I was talking to a friend about this who she was like, "Oh, I got the McDonald's app. I'm saving so much money."
That's crazy.
And I'm like, "No, I use the McDonald's app so much more now. Like I give McDonald's so much more money now that I have the app. Like,
of course,
it's a Ponzi scheme." Don't download any apps from any businesses, but do download the Bucked Up app. No, I'm just kidding. Imagine I don't have an app.
Do you put in your number in those machines, like when they like ask you for like reward stuff?
You do? Yeah, I do.
I want to like put someone else's number in there.
You can put mine.
Okay.
You can use my McDonald's app. You got a whole family that can fucking.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I know we've been once.
Do you have any of those hats left?
No.
Damn, I wanted to do a sale of these. I wanted to like promote these. Can I show it to them?
Yeah. Nope, they're gone.
Hey, Breno, you're the best looking bald person I've ever. You give me hope for when I lose my hair. Because you actually don't look horrible bald. Most bald people look like shit.
I think that's the bald people that don't accept it. You know, like I said, the moment you can see my head, my scalp. You know, I told my wife, I said, if you can see my scalp, let me know. And then she did, and I was like, all right, this shit's coming
off. Like from the back?
No, just like she could see the front, like my head. And I was like, this thing's coming off immediately. Like right now, you know?
I can't imagine you with hair.
You met me with hair. I wasn't bald when you met me.
I feel like you were bald.
I wasn't. I maybe had a bald energy, but I don't even know what that seems like.
You had bald energy when I met you.
Bald man energy.
I am good. I'm happy. See, I'm happy that I'm tall and I'm not, because then everyone can see up under the hair.
Yeah, I don't have that. I'm 5'9".
I like everyone on IG's probably like, why is the audio so shitty and they're using microphones? We're using microphones for YouTube. Why aren't you watching us live on YouTube?
Go on YouTube.
Go subscribe.
I know it's convenient.
Go subscribe. Go subscribe on YouTube.
We got 3 people on YouTube right now.
We got 3 people on YouTube. I don't know how many people we have.
Now you bucked up.
Wait, can you see how many people are watching it live?
Do you know DJ Dumb It Down?
I don't have the pleasure of DJ Dumb It Down. Of knowing DJ Dumb It Down.
Free Palestine, somebody said.
All right, Phantom Izzy. You don't have to make this fucking...
What the fuck?
You don't need to make this fucking...
You can't have a name like Phantom Izzy.
Hey, everyone watching, go watch on YouTube. Crazy. People are probably so annoyed that I keep going live on IG.
Why do they click? I feel like, you know...
I'm going to be one of those guys that you always are like, why are they live on IG? That's going to be me.
You know who... can I say a name?
Yeah, you can say a name.
Okay. Benny does that.
Goes live?
Just randomly.
Yeah, but he's big. He's popular.
But he's just like sitting in a car, just hanging out, and he's like, I'm live now.
I need to
I love that.
That's what I'm going to start doing.
And like, he's the one artist I feel like I will go on Instagram and he's like just randomly live. And I'm like, that's cool. I like that.
Nick Floyd said, let me pull up.
Yo, come through. We got another chair.
I can't go live. Next time we do this, I'll bring my second phone so we can go live on IG and listen to music.
Oh.
This is DJ Lucas and Deviant Beats Smoke on the Job.
I thought IG kicked you out.
No, I ended it.
Oh. No, I'm saying I thought they kicked you out for like having music on. They don't? They used to.
Not if you play it like this. I wonder how this sounds. Let me put my headphones on. Check, check. If you're watching this live on YouTube, let me know if you can hear the music. I love DJ Lucas.
Never met him. I gotta meet him.
You gotta meet him. You gotta design. You gotta like style him for a shoot.
I feel
or
like
some
he would.
shit.
Yeah, he would definitely like some of the shit that I do.
Yeah, he would definitely love.
He has a very interesting. Like he's got his own sense of like taste.
How do you think you found your style?
I think by not looking for it. That sounds like stupid. I'm good, but I think it was just. I thought I found my style like 4 years ago, and then I realized that I was just like trying to like create this like character, and then now I'm just like I want to be unpredictable. Like I like being unpredictable. Like I'll wear shit one day, and the next day I'm wearing some completely different style. There's no like I think that's what fashion's all about. It's like how you feel that day. Because could you imagine just like trying to upkeep this like image? You can't wear certain things because
it's crazy that people can wear the same thing every single day.
That's crazy. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I hate uniforms. So
yeah.
Not.
Did you ever have to wear a uniform?
Not for school when I was a kid. Like very very little. But I mean I worked at like, what was that place? Honeydew Donuts. That was like one of my first jobs. Honeydew Donuts, and Domino's. So I had to wear uniforms for those. And after that I was like, I'm never fucking wearing a uniform. I hate uniforms.
Jorg Palaver said, "Yo, Sam Buck, what do you do for a living?" I am lucky enough to be able to do podcasting and stand up for a living.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get to be able, I hate to be like I'm a content creator because that sounds dumb as hell, but like I've been doing this for a little bit and between stand up and everything, I get to be able to do this. I think it's funny, we were talking about, shout out Bub Styles. I'm playing Marmot Hard Knock by Bub Styles.
Bub Styles far.
When we were talking about style, when I didn't have to have like a day job anymore, I was kind of like, I'm just gonna wear whatever I want. Like I'm just gonna have fun with my outfits. Like I'm gonna just have fun. Like I never have to like I can wear sweatpants out if I want, because like who gives a fuck? Like if I look fire in them, you know what I mean? Like
yeah, nobody cares. Like I worked at an optical shop and I was an optician for 6 years, and it was in Back Bay in Boston downtown, and the doctor I work for would always be like, "Oh, why are you wearing stuff like that? Like, I want people to be comfortable." I'm like, I'm making the most sales you've ever had in the company. Like, I don't think people give a fuck that I'm wearing leather pants right now.
Yeah.
Like, I think I think people are fine with this. Like with what's going on, and I think they just enjoy that I'm being myself. And like I'm trying to make them their better selves. So
yeah,
I think that's there's no reason for you to like, I don't know, I like wear what you're comfortable with. I think I love what I wear, and that's like what I enjoy most about making it. It's because it makes me happy to like have this, like what I'm wearing,
and have your beautiful home and family. It's dope
great.
as hell.
Awesome.
It's awesome
Very
as hell.
very blessed. Extreme like. And I think we're talking about emo stuff earlier, but like, I feel like people that are like that, they don't have like, they almost don't have like a hope in their lives, like they don't have things that they find to be grateful for. And I think there's so much to be great. Like when you stop, you're like, damn, I get to do this. This is awesome.
For real.
I can't believe how blessed this is.
We get to go on live right now. We did an hour and a half.
Yeah, middle of the week.
I appreciate you doing this.
Of course, man. Thank you so much.
The first of many.
Always.
I'm going to try to be going live at least a couple days a week, so make sure to tune in. I'm going to be calling it Bucking Around for now, but I don't know if I'm sticking with that. But it's just what I do during the day, because like as I was asked, like I don't have a day job, so I want to be able to show kind of more of me in this way where I'm not like interviewing, because Bucked Up is a very specific, a very special thing. So
yeah, this is like more fun.
Yeah, we're playing music, we're fucking just having fun. It was cool. Like 90 to 100 people watched yesterday's stream.
That's sick.
I wonder how many people are gonna watch today's. I know on IG, like fucking like all together between the 3 IGs, it was almost like 200 people watched that. So that's really cool. I know that's not as big as like some people like Kai Cenat and shit. I know it's not, but it's like 200 people is pretty cool.
That's a lot. If you put 200 people in a room, that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know, I think we've like lost track of what like numbers, because things are so huge now. It's like, that's a lot of people.
So thank you if you're still watching this. This is awesome. We have some audience members, so I feel like it's a good time to...
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, that seems like the best time.
Very appropriate.
But thank you all for watching. This has been Bucking Around, streaming Sam Buck Day 2.
Thank you, Sam, for always being perfect. Love us.
I'm not perfect.